Hello and welcome to Paints and Sinners. In this video I am going to build this set from Tamiya, military miniatures, German assault troops, infantry. And as I've said in another video when I unboxed the World War II colors from Army Painter, I think this is an old set. I haven't been able to find exactly how old, but I think it's quite old. So let's see. Anyway, we'll open this box now before we start building and see what it contains. It's the first time I open it. I've never owned this before, so it's very exciting. That was it. So this is important information concerning this kit. Read carefully and blah blah blah, yeah? But read carefully and fully understand the manufacturer's instruction book supplied with this kit. There is no instruction book supplied with this kit. Okay. Care should be taken when using tools and blah blah. I think this is just nonsense. It starts out without information that is correct, so I will not care about that. We'll open this and have a look at the sprues before we start building. I use my scissors. There we go. And the plastic away. So the details are quite nice. It looks good. There'll be some cutting, some weird leftovers from the molding, I guess. There will be some gluing. How about mold lines? No, there are some. You will have to do some filing away, I guess. And yeah, I would have appreciated a building instructions. You know what part is going where. The second, well, you have it on the back side of the box. I just realized you can see, I think you can see the corresponding U1. Do we have a U1 somewhere? Well, I can't find it. Am I going blind or am I U2? That is very strange. U1. There we got it. I found it. It's right here. Oh, you can't see it. I'm sorry, out of picture. That's the one. That's the one. All right. So I guess the instructions are on the back of the pack. So yeah, this will be interesting. One thing that I am missing is bases for them, but I guess I don't know. Tamia didn't supply that. So now it's just about start building, and that's fun. No, sorry, I forgot about this. You also get these small transfers, and they are really small. I think it's mainly helmet decorations. Seems like there is no nothing for the shoulder pads and similar. And I don't have that on. Well, you can see the grades on his color. They all have a number 2, it seems. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not that experienced. If you look on the front, yeah, then you see the number 2 there. I guess that means private. I'll have to check that up. Print it on screen maybe even. Can you see that on the miniatures? Yeah, you can actually on the color. Can you see that? Not sure if it will focus on him. Anyway, you have the number is actually viewable on the color, so the details are very nice. They are very nice, as they say. So I figured I'd film while I'm building one of the soldiers, and I guess I will have to cut some away. But we can see here X1, which is which? X1, what is X1? Can we find that? Okay, so I finally found X1, which is a full body. I think it's the only soldier. Oh, sorry, now out of the camera view. We'll try to cut it as close as possible. So this is the one. I think he's the only one with the torso and the legs in one piece. So that's that. Now for the rest of the parts. I guess he should have 2 arms and a machine gun. I guess this belongs. This is X2. And this is X3. Now I'm going out of the camera view again. I'm sorry for that. That's the arms. I guess he needs a helmet. It's not on this sprue. I guess you can take any old helmet. Any old German helmet will do. There we go with the helmet. And then a machine gun. I need to watch closely so I don't clip the magazine. Oh, there you go. It's a small one. Then he should have some extras on him, right? Right. Okay, I know I keep going out of the camera. I'm so sorry for that. It's that one, I think. Stuck on my finger. He should have a ammo pouch, I guess it is. Like that. Can you see it? I'll have to zoom in. And then he will have to have one of those round canisters, which I think is food containers, something like that, but I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. It would not be the first time. We have that there. And then you have a small fucking package on his back. What could that be? It's one of these. I'm not sure what. I can't tell what this is. I have no idea if they had meatballs or something in that, but there you go. And judging from the other soldiers that you see from the other view, I'm not sure if he should have that, because they have something that is yellowish brown with a water bottle on top of it. And what could the yellowish brown be? Well, the water bottle is right here. So no, I keep going out of the movie view. That's the one. Well, you can see here they have something beneath the water bottle, and I'm not sure exactly what that is. So here's a file. Here are the parts. There are some fine mold lines. You don't want to file away too much, because then you are doomed forever. They are hard to see. They are hard to spot. They are hard to find. It's like a guerrilla movement. The Germans, however evil they were, always had the coolest uniforms. Anyway, it's Saturday. I'm having a beer. Cheers to you. The big question is, will it be visible through the paint? I don't think so. I think that's okay. These small parts are quite hard to handle. Arms, any mold lines, anything needs to be fiddled away. Maybe here. So I thought I'd just gonna show you. I did find the base. This one was too small, and I don't have to fill in the gap in it. This one fits quite perfectly. So I really dislike when they have 2 arms like this that you need to and you can't get the glue out. Well, there we go, I think. A little bit more. Yeah, when they have 2 arms that are going to be slightly in different positions, and you need to sync them, or whatever you want to call it. Still, it's not in exactly the right spot. This is going to hell. This is going to hell. The glue is gone or something like that. Now I don't use any, what do you call it? The thing that speeds up the drying time of the super glue. But have I said this before in the video? I don't remember. You can use saliva instead, because the accelerator, that's what it's called. Some super glues comes with an accelerator, but actually it works just as well. You just put some of your saliva on one part and super glue on the other one, and yeah, they'll stick together. So the other arm should grab the magazine of the MP40, right? So it should be... This shouldn't be that hard, really. Should be something like that. Right? Right. I should be able to do this. I can do this. I've done it before. I'll do it again. And again. And again. Now, give it a couple of minutes to just dry a little bit. I'm being naughty. I'm drinking beer as I record this. Påskebrygg. That's Easter brew. If you didn't know Danish, because it's a Danish beer. Well, that didn't hurt, as they say. Should I use the pincer, or is that just stupid? Maybe not. I guess it should go in something like that, right? And we lost it. And I don't want a knife to stick in my super glue, thank you. Oh, I'm so stupid. Now it's a little bit... Now, get the fudge out. It should be covering the right space, right? But it does not. I think that is more correct. I think so, yeah, I think so. I figured I'll just buy. I would buy. Can I please buy one? No, I'll build one. As we are recording here. I am recording, right? As I am. Yes, I am. I'll just drink some more beer. How high? It should be in the same height as the belt, approximately. Like that, something like that. Maybe even a little bit higher. Yeah, that could work. I wonder what should be hanging from there. That's a mystery. But I think maybe that pouch and the water bottle, because they're hanging. It seems if you're watching the other ones, oh, I'm so clumsy. Oh, stop it! Take that away. If you watch like here, you see that it's quite far, and here as well, quite far down, and you have a pouch or something like that and a water bottle on top. And I guess that would correspond to that. Children, you can have fun and super glue things like your face to the boardwalks. That's a lot of super glue. You can't trust anything these days. You can't trust anything. And here's the pooch. The pooch goes there. I think. No. Oh yes, maybe. No. Like that. And it stuck to my finger. Why? Why did you betray me, pooch? We'll try again. And see what happens. I want it like that. I think. That makes sense. I think so. Can you just stand up and be a man? He could. Water bottle. We have that small package on his back. I wonder what the fuck that is. Is that food or something like that? It looked like it could be... I'm not sure. I had the word just like a container for food. Maybe Artsensuppe. Yeah, I don't know. And this one, I think this is for food as well. I'm not sure. That small package. It's very worrying. And then you have the knife and the MP40, and then we're good to go. Let's get on with it. I haven't tried if the MP40 will fit nicely into the hands. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Most likely won't right now. Fuck. Seems like the arm... Oh, now the arm came off. But if we do it like this... I'm trying to keep the figure in. It's very important not to put the parts upside down when you're doing stuff like this. And you get that one there, and now you want to do... You should hold on to that one, and like that. Look at me. Look at that. Maybe I could put some super glue in one of his hands. Oh my god, you're a genius. Where did you come up with that idea? I saw it online. Can I get just... Oh, there's a whisk of it. I don't always enjoy making miniature parts, but when I do, I enjoy it thoroughly. Well, there you go, you get that one. Can we just get that to stick in that hand and not sideways? Like that, I think. Yeah. That needs to dry. Otherwise, we are all lost. We are all going to hell. Let's see, that should have dried by now. And now it's just a question about the arm. Can I get some super glue down in the hatch? In the hatch. Doesn't need to be a whole lot, just some super glue in the hatch. I wish I had something to scrape it off with. Because it became too much, of course. Never touch super glue. I think that looks okay. What do you say? It's like he's captured in the moment. Can you use super glue without getting it everywhere? Someone said you should use it on like a toothpick or something like that. Maybe you should. I just remembered that recommendation from a guy who builds lots of models, or used to at least. Sounds like you have cotton in my mouth. I don't have cotton in my mouth. Yes, you do. It should go on like this, just like you can see that, right? But and it should be just next to the ammo holder. So get down, super glue. I want some super glue. That should be more than enough, really. I'm having a problem. I'm having a big problem. Let's see here. It doesn't need to stand right out. Ah! I'm screaming because there was super glue right there. Oh, look at that. That's close to perfect. That's perfection. I have now examined the canister and I can tell you it's round all the way. So what I'm gonna do is hold it like that, try to shake some super glue out and apply it. Well, there we go. Should I let it dry for a few seconds maybe? I can have a beer during this time. That's luxury. Yeah. And I think I would like it to hang something like this, sideways. Don't roll around, you stupid mud. That's not good. But if we put it like that, I think that can work if it just stays in place. I think it should be like this. And that should just be to put a glob of super glue right here, I think, maybe. And we glob it. Then we glob it. And it should go on like, doesn't really matter, but that should be the right way. In the middle of his back. There's no way you're gonna get that in the right time when you want it. But anyway, there we go. Then we have the little water container. Should it be like that? I think it should. Oh my, that's a lot of super glue. Something like that, I think. I think that'll do. So I'm thinking as a conclusion, because I think I'll split this in two. I will paint him, but that'll be another video. So this will just be a build video. I think, considering how old I think this box is, I think it's from the 70s. I'm not exactly sure, but I think so. And these soldiers are 1/35 scale compared to Airfix, which was a big part of my childhood. They were 1/32 if I remember correctly. I'm gonna bring out one of the German soldiers from Airfix German Infantry and compare them in size. Considering it's an old set, it still holds up quite well. The box art, I think that's more than enough. It is cool and it tickles your fantasy. You can see them in action, so to speak. What more can you ask for? So I looked online. I could not find a date for these miniatures, but I think they are old. We can have a look at the side. Here you see the helmet decorations or the helmet markings. Yeah, MG40 is the machine gun. MP40 is the submachine gun. And then you have a Mauser rifle, Kar 98K. You have the Iron Cross. Is there anyone who has that on his uniform? Oh, well, not from what I can see here. Now we need to examine. Let's have a look. I cannot see any. Or maybe I can. I'm gonna bring out the enhancer. No, there's no medals. I am out of. I'm looking through the looking glass, just talking. No, I can see the eagle on the chest, but I can't see any Iron Cross. No, that's a lie. I'm not sure. Let's have a look again. Yeah, so I don't know why they have included that one, because I mean that's what they had on the chest maybe, and then they have remade the swastika. I guess that's a sensitive thing. Same on the eagle here. We can see it's not the swastika. It's like a rectangle. Understandable though. I won't complain. And then we have some insignias. And I guess if you're really nitty-pitty, you can paint the shoulder straps accordingly to. What do we have? Stadsfeldwebel, Oberfeldwebel, Feldwebel, Unterfeldwebel, Unteroffizier, Soldat. Yeah. I don't have the exact translations for those, even though I know it somewhere. It doesn't really correspond to the Swedish military grades, but I'll try to include that in the video so you can see it. And what do we have here? Gefreit. That's the backbone of the German army. If you read Sven Hassel books, you know what I mean. Or is that Obergefreit? I don't remember. It's been so long since I read them. Anyway, it's a nice package. I would have appreciated a little bit more detailed build instruction. It's not that hard. You saw in the beginning I had some problems finding the right piece on here, but that's because I'm stupid, I guess, because I mean it's printed all over what the pieces are called, so that's not a problem. But the quality, as I've said, I shouldn't say for being so old, because I mean in the 70s, if it is that old, they had technology and they had the knowledge and they had the know-how to do this, and it's A-OK. Very cool. But I'm going to bring out an Airfix German soldier and we will compare in size. Here we have the old package of Airfix German Infantry. This was before my time. This is very cool. You can see that this is not a review of this pack, but we'll open it up and get the machine gunner. Actually, I haven't opened this box since I bought it, but as you can see, they are like new, almost. The Airfix have always suffered from having quite a few mold lines. So if you are going to paint them, you need to file that away, I guess. I love these guys. These models. They're so cool. And look at the quality. Look at the... this is not a review of Airfix. I'm not gonna... We'll do that maybe in another video. I've been thinking about it. But the machine gunner, here we have a machine gunner. It's quite sleek, and let's see here. Yeah, they are 132, so they are slightly larger. Slightly. This is like the small brother, but you can see the difference. They don't really play together, right? They both have that round canister, which I think is for food. Correct me if I'm wrong. They both have the pouch. And here's that little square thing which he is carrying on the back. He has in the belt. I'm not sure which is correct. I can't really say. But he doesn't have any ammo holder, which is crazy because you need that. Yeah, maybe the Tamia is slightly more detailed. And it's very irritating to have mold lines straight through the face like this. And then in another video I'm gonna paint him up. And I'm going to use the new World War II series from Army Painter. You should have seen that video by now, the unboxing of those colors. But yeah, it's quite nice. It's going to be fun. I haven't painted any World War II miniatures in a long while now.